Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Kashi Full of Life live IG Q&A. Thanks so much for tuning in. Chloe Wild, who many of you may know, will also be joining me. I can't wait to chat and dive in. She is, oh, here she is, a health and wellness. She's a health coach. She has her own podcast called Healthy is Hot, and she's been an inspiration to me for quite some time. I'm thrilled to know her. So happy she's joining us. And so many of you were commenting and writing in with some DMs, questions, comments. And I loved reading your really thoughtful insights and questions. So I hope we can get to as many of them as possible. Hi, everyone, seeing the comments here.
Hi!
Hello. Hi, Chloe.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see you and to be doing this. Honestly, like you said, Tessa, there have been so many amazing, thoughtful questions that came in. Now, this live, I think, could go on for hours and hours because of all the...
Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go, Chloe? You're right, it could go on for hours. Yeah, there were some really interesting ones. Oh, she's not joining. We'll just wait till she requests again. Yeah, some really interesting ones. And because we've launched this Full of Life campaign, I've spent the last couple of days being really conscientious of what it means to be mindful and how we make really smart and careful choices. And that's about how we fuel our body, like what we put in, the choices we make, and you know who we're around. Oh, there we go. I see another request. And the things that we do to keep ourselves inspired. For me, that was always sport and creating things on the ice. And now I'm trying to fill that void with different kinds of movement, whether that's a dance class or a workout, a walk, whatever it may be. I think a lot of us are exploring new hobbies and passions now as you know, we're facing these really uncertain times. So it's a great chance for reflection, a really great chance to look inward and realize, you know, do our values line up with the things that we're doing, and how we reconcile that. And not to mention also just this realization, I'm sure a lot of you have felt this too, is just like, it's the simple things that make me happy anyways now. You know, when so much of that is taken away through times like this, you realize that it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much, does it? I'll read through some of the comments here. Oh, your daughter got the doll. Thank you so much. Oh, love these comments. Thank you so much for tuning in. People from all over, people from Brazil, Philippines, Germany. Someone's dad sat next to me on the plane. I'm kind of a messy plane sleeper, so I hope that was okay. Yeah, well, you know what? I have a couple of the questions here, so I'm gonna jump to some of them because there were just so many that, you know, I want to get to.
Oh my gosh, can you hear me? Am I back?
Chloe, hi. I'm so sorry. Am I doing something wrong on my end?
No, I think you're doing just fine. I don't know what's going on, but I keep getting kicked out, and I want to be here, so I'm so sorry for everyone for jumping in and jumping out. I'm crossing my fingers that I don't get kicked out because there's so much that we want to get to today. And Tessa, I heard what you were saying about how these are really uncertain times and how they really kind of force us to step back and reevaluate our lives and find the simple joys. And I think that's kind of a beautiful silver lining. And I know for me,
oh, Chloe, we lost you. She's right about the silver lining, and I hope that you guys follow Chloe, because I mean, it's one thing to know her as a human, and she lives and breathes everything she preaches, but she's a great Instagram follow as well. I just find her so accessible, relatable, but aspirational as well. She seems so in tune with herself, and you know, in all of this mindfulness talk, I think there are so many buzzwords that are sometimes meaningless, but really at the core of it, it's connecting with what makes us our most fulfilled selves. And having studied positive psychology, that was what I most latched onto, was like, how do we do things that are meaningful to us, and how do we give back? Because through all of this, I mean, self-care is critically important, but a lot of it is about sharing our kindness and generosity with others, because it's proven, right? We feel better about ourselves when we do things for others, when we uplift one another. And one of the things Chloe has done in her Healthy is Hot community is really create this network of support, and it's a beautiful thing to witness and be part of. And we need to lean on one another now, especially, right? Okay, so Chloe, we'll wait for you. I don't know if there's something I can do here. Someone in the comments let me know if I'm messing up Instagram Live. I'm not sure. I'm a newbie at this. Okay, I'll start with a couple of my tips because, as I said, I've spent the last few days really trying to process this, and I was even going through some of my old training journals from skating, and I would say that my 4 tips would be set mindful intentions and don't give up. So whatever it is you're doing in the day, try and make it purposeful and productive. And I'm a very task-oriented person, so that's how I like to start my days, but it doesn't have to be on a grand scale. It can be simple. And I think it's really important to celebrate those little wins when you do find your groove and you do accomplish something. We can get so down on ourselves, and instead let's fuel the fire of our self-esteem and our self-worth by really rewarding ourselves. The second would be keep an open mind and don't give up. I'm in school again, and it's been really refreshing to challenge myself in a new way. And, I think of myself as a pretty curious human, and probably many of you are. I'm seeing lots of good questions here. I just want to learn. I want to learn as much as I possibly can. And when we're challenging and expanding our minds, it does wonders for our sense of well-being. Have a routine would be the third. It's something that I come by quite naturally, just given, my experience as an athlete. It was very regimented and structured, and now I'm trying to embrace it in a bit of a different way. But it does allow for something to hold on to, something tangible to hold on to throughout the day. I find that routine works. And I'm old school. I have a calendar. I'm surprised it's not with me. It's usually attached to my hip, but I have this old school calendar, and I write in with a pencil, and I'm erasing and, then color coding. And so I can't do anything online with that, but that keeps me sane for sure. And the fourth, in line with what we're talking about with Kashi today, would be just know your labels. And I don't mean designer. I think just reading the ingredient list on the things that you're putting in your body is a really smart thing to do. I mean, there's so much out there. We have so much choice, a plethora of choice, that sometimes it can be paralyzing. And my naturopath or nutritionist that I worked with when I was skating just tried to simplify it and just say, like, the shorter that ingredient list, the better. And when you can read and feel really confident in what you're looking for, so protein, fiber, 2 of the things that Kashi has in spades, you feel better, and you start to live your fullest life from the inside out. And isn't it amazing how cyclical that can be? How, when we're eating better, then we take care of our body better, we're moving, we're sleeping better. It's just sort of all encompassing. I think it's a really neat thing. Chloe, I'm so sorry. Oh, hi, Erica. I'm so sorry we're missing you here. I was really excited for this chat, but we'll make up for it in some way. I'm sure we will. Okay, so I've done my tips. I'm going to get to some of your questions, and thanks so much again for engaging in this. It really means so much when I see that you're commenting and asking questions, reaching out, and there were also some really great tips. Okay, so this one question is, and this was from a few people: how do you practice mindfulness every day? And it's a question that I really love. I think it's so important, and everyone has a different approach. I would have loved to hear Chloe's thoughts on this. She'll have to fill us in, but I think about, we talked about those mindful intentions, and just taking time to decompress. We're always accessible, we're connected, we're on our devices all the time, that I think for me to be truly present is the best thing I can do for both myself and for those around me. So I try and do a technology detox as much as I can, have a bath, read a book, all of those things that sort of feed your soul in a different way, but allow you to step back and away from the hustle and bustle. I've been meditating a little bit more. And also, for those of you who have pets, don't you find just petting your dog, cat, whatever it may be, so soothing? It's the best. So those are kind of the ways that I practice mindfulness, and even just being aware of your breath now with everything that's going on. I find my breath is shortened, so I try and take times throughout the day to be conscious of that. Hello from Sault Ste. Marie. Hi to Sault Ste. Marie. It is important to learn how to balance. Funny, I spent so much of my life trying to like literally balance on blades, and now I'm figuratively trying to incorporate that into my life. Um, okay, what else? So many to get to. Oh, here's another good one. Has it been easier or harder to eat healthy during the pandemic? I would say honestly a little bit easier. When I was traveling so much that I was eating in airports or constantly out at restaurants. I was never getting groceries and never really cooking a meal. So while that was fun, while it lasted, I've been cooking a lot more and trying to be, conscientious of how I'm filling the fridge and how I'm structuring my meals, and it's been kind of fun. And also, I think part of the joy in throughout this COVID process has been trying to create events to look forward to, because we're missing so many of those things, right? I miss a live venue. I just want to go see a sporting event or a concert. I just want to be entertained. Or going to meet a friend at a restaurant, whatever it is. I think we anticipate, and the joy is in the anticipation of things. So I try and make events of things, and often that's surrounded by a meal. So whether that's lingering over breakfast or sitting down for a bowl of cereal, it can be simple, but I'm mindful. So try not to be on my laptop or watching TV or anything like that. Chloe had all of these on her iPad, so she would have been much more organized with this, and I apologize that I'm just winging it here. What else? Oh, there was some interesting, okay, we'll do a little bit of a rapid fire thing because there were some really good ones here. What's the first thing you do when you wake up? I mean, I smother my dog in cuddles and kisses, make coffee, and then make my bed. What are your favorite healthy snacks? I mean, Kashi cereals, bars. It doesn't get any better than that. Smoothies, avocado toast, those protein balls, those little bites. I love those. Favorite place to walk or run in Toronto? Probably Trinity Bellwoods would be a go-to. I mean, it's kind of fun to find new neighborhoods. High Park is another good one. There's some great spots. It depends if you want sort of the city or park flavor. Red or white wine? Red. Which cereal is your favorite? The Go Lean Toasted Berry Crunch is honestly has been a staple of mine for so many years, and I have it just dry as I snack it. Sometimes I put it in a Ziploc bag. I don't know if this is kind of nerdy, but I put it in a Ziploc bag and take it with me to go, to run errands or in the car or something. That's my favorite. I can have it all day, every day. I see more comments here. Thanks so much, and thanks for your patience. I'm sure Chloe's just really missing out. What book are you reading right now? Accounting for Dummies is probably what I should be reading, but I'm reading my financial accounting book. What's your favorite bar flavor? The dark chocolate almond and sea salt is so good, and it's everything. It's salty, sweet, a little bit of crunchy. It's so good. It's my absolute favorite. Okay, where are the other questions? Because I really wanted to get to. You have a question?
Yeah, favorite Christmas movie.
Okay, Morgan's asking what my favorite Christmas movie is. The Holiday. What's yours? Oh, okay. Sorry, you're commenting. There've been quite a few. Oh, the Chloe Wild. She's here. You're here watching. Okay. Favorite Christmas movie. Okay. Are the decorations are up? Yes. We put up our tree last night. Well, one of a few. Kelly's laughing. Where's Zoe? She's okay. Here, come on, Zoe. Come here. Oh. Okay, this is just we're going rogue here. Here's Zoe. She just woke up. She's so sleepy. So sleepy. Hi from Australia. Hi. Oh, there's. Hi, Mitch. Yeah, you're right. He killed it with the bookshelf. Oh, you're here. She's requested. How do I do that? This is something. The holiday's so good. Hi, Bluebird Cakery. I love you guys. Okay, I'm trying to get Chloe back.
Oh my
in
gosh,
here.
am I here?
Well, I can hear you. I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Oh no, oh my gosh, can I just say, Tessa, you are a woman of many talents. I've just been sitting here trying to join in absolute awe of you rocking this IG Live. Like, everyone listening, can we please send some love to Tessa? This was supposed to be a team thing, and she had to fly solo because of some tech issues, and that is why Tessa is such an amazing inspiration, because she goes with the flow. And so
well, I'm missing my sidekick here. I'm missing you. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. How are you, Chloe? And can you weigh in on this mindfulness topic? Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no. Oh, hi, Emmy. Mwah. I miss you. Miss you, my little princess. Okay, well, this is actually quite fun. We should do this more often. There's another one about how many days a week I work out. I wouldn't say that I structure that. I wouldn't say that I structure that like so specifically. I try and just go with the flow. My sister is a bar instructor, so any of you here in Toronto, you may have taken her classes if you're into that kind of thing, and she's so good, and it's been so fun to connect with her and do that a few times a week, I would think. So I do that maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and then if I can hop on the Peloton, I do. But I try and be kind to myself. You know, we all have to give ourselves a break every now and then. I mean, there's a lot of pressure and stress on us in, you know, being perfect, being fit, doing the right things, consuming the right things, you know, and there's no ideal perfect standard. We just have to be okay with whatever it is we're doing in that moment, and that's good enough. It's good enough because we're doing the best we can. That's all we can ask. Favorite Peloton instructor. Thank you so much. You're really helping with this. Cody Rigsby, love Cody. Emma Lovewell, and Allie Love are my favorites. Hi from Nova Scotia. People are saying hi, Morgan. Save the live. I'm so sorry. Am I sinking? Do I need that much help? Well, like I say, honestly, the questions were so fun and really thoughtful. Like, there were some, I'm trying to think, there were some really interesting comments about, you know, getting out in the sunshine, how that's good for you. Even dry brushing. Someone wrote in about dry brushing and how that it's good, the chemicals, and it stimulates something in your body and in your brain, and how you can activate a certain sense of your energy. I'm probably ruining that comment, but I thought that was I thought that was really interesting. I'm going to get ordering a dry brush. I'm just reading some comments. Thanks, Chloe. What else? Well, if you want to follow along with this Kashi journey, you can check out the hashtag Full of Life. You can go to kashi.com, at kashi.ca, and their Instagram here, I think they've commented, Kashi_CA. They're an absolute favorite of mine. I would be promoting and sharing the love even without this official partnership, but I feel so honored to be on the team and to be able to connect with so many of you about some really meaningful things, because it goes so far beyond you know, just the cereal and the bars. It's what they stand for, it's how they incorporate into our lives, and how they can help us live our fullest and best life. So thank you all for the joy that you've brought to me tonight. It's been a real pleasure. I really appreciate it. And Chloe, thank you for your patience. I'm so sorry if it was my fault. I feel like it probably was. I'm not the most tech savvy human, but I appreciate all of the love. You guys are the best. We'll do this again soon. Bye bye.